Main Plug TV News Brief. My name is Sharon Owino. These are our highlights. Matiang'i creates 2 additional sub-county in Tharaka Nithi. It won't be possible to snatch our victory should we win, says Deputy President William Ruto. Farm wants court to lift Uru scrap metal ban. Experts call for change on TAC medical training. Raila Odinga official campaign anthem to be released on Friday. Welcome. Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i has announced the creation of 2 additional sub-counties in Tharaka Nithi. Chiakariga and Mutambi sub-counties were created in Tharaka and Mara constituency, where the CS made the announcement. Dr. Matiang'i, who was accompanied by Governor Muthomi Juki, Tharaka Nithi County Commissioner Beverly Opora, and Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya, also appointed Chalo Ngovi as the Deputy Commissioner. Deputy President William Ruto has confidence in his ability to win the presidential election, suggesting the gap between him and his first runner-up would be too big to allow for rigging. His sentiments come on the back of uproar over remarks made by a member of parliament on Thursday, in which she alleged that the Jubilee administration compromised the election results in 2017. Speaking at Kuresoi constituency, the deputy president says he is confident to secure a round 1 victory in the presidential polls. The deputy communication director, Emmanuel Talam, said on Twitter that the MP's Thursday remarks suggested that Jubilee Party leadership was planning to rig in their preferred candidate Raila Odinga. The lawmakers' comment, which were made during a Nyanza tour, sparked uproar on social media, with Kenyans urging leadership to avoid utterances that could plunge the country into deadly post-chaos. The deputy president says Kiambaa by-election, in which United Democratic Alliance candidate John Njuguna Wanjiku was declared the winner against Jubilee candidate Njama Kariri, is a manifest enough that system can work and that parties can put in place measures to ring-fence the vote. We can only pray for peace for Kenya. And in the world of business, a case seeking to unfreeze the lucrative scrap metal business has been lodged before the High Court. President Uhuru Kenyatta announced moratorium on export, buying and selling of scrap metals to tame runaway vandalism. Silver Steel Limited, a firm dealing in scrap metal, has challenged the temporary ban. According to the company, dealers in metals were condemned without being given an opportunity to be heard. The firm director Abdul Wahid Khan argues that Uhuru declaration amount to unfair treatment, as some of those in the industry do not deal with vandalized metals. The directive says Wahid has left his company staring at losses amounting to billions of shillings. Wahid claims by the time the president issued the ban, Silver Steel has purchased 4,000 tons of scrap metal worth 100 million shillings. In his court papers, Wahid says the moratorium caught him unaware, as his firm was planning to transport the metal waste to Blue Nile Rolling Mills Limited in Thika. According to Silver Steel, the president has no power on freezing or unfreezing operation of an entire business sector. The company argues the directive can only be legal if the same is gazetted. Uhuru last month ordered suspension of scrap metal trade until a proper regulatory framework is put in place. This followed vandalism of electrical transmission infrastructure, the standard gauge railway, communication towers, highway, and road barriers. However, Silver Steel claims that the government is the author of its own misfortune, as it has remained silent on the scrap metals dealership rules formulated 7 years ago. Well, scrap metal has been a case mostly in the ghettos, and I hope this issue will be solved sooner than later. And in the health sector, Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has called for the integration of professional society within the health sector to bring in new ideas and add value to training and policy. Kagwe said the sector has more than 20 professionals organizations that should engage policymakers more towards improved service delivery. During the conference, doctors proposed a downward review of the cost of the pursuing medicine training at the university to allow more students to train. Kenyatta University Teaching Referral and Research Hospital Board Chairperson Olive Mugenda said the cost of pursuing medicine has locked out many Kenyans. Professor Mugenda said Kenyatta University was the first institution to launch the Integrated Molecular Imaging Center, IMTC, and doctors should visit the center to learn about innovation at the university. The former Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor said the curriculum in most universities was similar and standardized. Dr. Eunice Ndiragu, the chairperson of Nurses of Kenya, said nurses should be involved in research because they are the primary data collectors. The president of the Association of Medical Council of Africa, Gosi Letlep, said the lack of better remuneration for doctors has led to high cost of healthcare, and I hope this will be solved soon to allow more students to learn medicine. All the best to them. The presidential election candidate, former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga, is set to collaborate with some Kenyan artists to release his official campaign anthem. All the best to him from Mainplug TV, and all the best to competing artists from me, Sharon Owino. Till next time, bye.